But yeah, you don't want to be living there in my son. That was the report from Homeland Security cameras. Is you don't want to be living in my son right there. Where after Blitzkrieg tanks cycled forever. You know what I'm saying? And they were so hot, blasting hot lead and napalm bombs, cycling. All right, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like up here tampering with God and all of existence. Um, you know what I mean? And I come from German people and Scottish people, and those people hated Nazis. All right, Nazis do not exist. Okay, Nazis do not exist because they were fucking idiots. All right, and stuff like that. Not and anybody who would ever try to carry on, a society of people like that or a legacy of people like that who were repeatedly this recorded problem in history, that made us. You know what I mean? They were so bad. They were such the devil amongst existence. They almost ended the world for everything in existence. You know what I'm saying? So they were tampering with things that were, that are way, 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 way beyond our um our abilities of understanding necessarily with DNA and RNA, because they were larcenists. Okay, they were anarchists. You know what I'm saying? They were the goddamn devil. Whatever you want to name you want to put on that. All right. They killed their own people. Okay, they completely demolished a whole way of living for a culture um on the other side of the earth, which is the left hemisphere. And we are always on the right hemisphere and then monitoring something that would be trying to do things like that, which would be tampering devils that we were sitting here watching, camera footage and stuff like that. And then the things that went on a timer, you know what I'm saying, on a timer with God, right on the money. D-Day does haunt, you know what I mean? That forever cycled, that forever was carbon footprinted, and that was forever societies of people that were trying to get away with really, really, really terrible crimes, and destroying all of the evidence of existence of all culture. You know what I'm saying? They were engaged in the process of genocide and Holocaust, and they were actually trying to classify everything in existence as lower life forms to them, and have them one by one all